Hello everybody, this is Geraldine Roach, Learning Support Officer. The following is a short presentation on exam techniques. It's the final presentation in the series of 3 on study skills. Exams at home can take any number of formats. They may be online, Moodle quizzes, written exams, or open book. And it's important to be prepared no matter which format. So check you have access to all the necessary technology. Ensure you're comfortable and confident using the technology. Organise a quiet space to complete the exam with no distractions. Have all the necessary items at hand, pen and paper, notes, books if permitted, bottle of water, and maybe something small to eat. Read and recheck the instructions for submitting the exam. It is very important to be prepared. Before you start, take a deep breath. Helps to relax. If there are formulas, facts, essay plans, diagrams that you're afraid of forgetting, write them down before you start or have them at hand if permitted. Don't panic. Exam papers always look dreadful to start with. Read or listen to the instructions carefully and then read them again to ensure you are clear. Read through the whole paper before you begin and identify the questions you want to answer. Divide your time equally among questions that carry the same marks. Write down a quick timetable which will let you know when to start each question. Start with the questions you feel most confident with. This will alleviate any stress. Spend time working out what the examiner is asking you. What part of the course is it referring to? What issue is it directing you to? Highlight keywords. Be careful of the language. It may be similar but not quite the same as a past exam question. When answering short answers and essay questions, read and analyse the question. Identify keywords including instructions such as discuss, critically analyse and compare. Recall what you know about the topic. Jot down initial ideas and then from these select the facts that are relevant to the question. You should organise these ideas then into a logical order and begin writing your answer. Be conscious of the time you have allocated to the question. And if you're running out of time, leave space or finish the question using bullet or dot points. For written exams, write helpful notes in the margins like equation, rules, diagrams, etc. Particularly if you've worked hard to memorise them, it reduces the load on your memory. Always show your work where it's appropriate. Sometimes the steps leading to an answer are just as important as the final result. With multiple choice questions, eliminate obviously wrong options straight away and choose among the remaining ones. Your odds are better. For an open book exam, choose the book or books and notes that you need for the exam carefully. Too many books or information will cause confusion. Especially in a timed exam, you need to be very conscious of how you use that time. Have clearly labelled key pages with post-its or have a brief summary of the important points written out with page references in each book. Have your notes summarised, clearly labelled, organised and at hand. Follow the same guidelines for completing the exam as outlined earlier. Don't be tempted to use too many quotations. Your own analysis of the topic is more important. Do not copy large amounts of text as this could lead to plagiarism. Plan the time carefully. Be aware of the pitfall of looking up too much information and losing time. Stress is a normal part of taking exams, but it's important to try and control it as much as you can. Panic accelerates heart rate and destroys short-term memory. This makes it harder to recall information and increases the panic factor. So breathe. Take long, slow, deep breaths to help calm you, physically and mentally. Think positively. Tell yourself you can and believe it. Focus on the task at hand. Do each part one at a time. And don't think about it as one large exam, but maybe 10 small questions. Answer the questions in the sequence that is easiest for you. And leave time at the end for reviewing your answers. So just some do's and don'ts. Do eat well. Get enough sleep. Study your key topics. Practice exam questions. Practice using relevant technology. Organise a quiet area for the exams. Don't drink too much coffee or caffeine. You will find a dip in energy during the exam. Skip meals or don't skip meals or sleep. And don't just focus on one subject or area. Remember how to divide your time between the questions. Don't isolate yourself. Keep in contact with your friends, other students, and your family. And don't miss lectures. It's near the end that the lecturers will give most hints about the upcoming exam. So best of luck in your exams. And remember that the Disability Office is open and we're online and we are available. You can email us at our email addresses, which are available on the website.